Hello guys, welcome to this new video. This video is just like the thumbnail said. It's going to be about a subject that I would like to address. As a tarot reader, I had my doubts about starting to do BTS members tarot readings because I have seen a few of them, and some of them really, actually the least populars are the ones that are really like in according to my opinion are really like accurate and are really honest. And one thing I wanted to discuss, for me, that it was like a bit like uncomfortable, it was the last readings about their future spouses. And me I mean, I'm trying to take both sides of what it really like. It's a bit like weird for me, since I'm an army myself, so that's why I wanted to bring this subject today. But it's not only just being an army, it's also about being a tarot reader. That's why I wanted to make this video, so I can explain to you how a tarot reading works. I mean, there are things that we can see in a tarot reading regarding to the future, but they are not certainties. They are not like whole truths. And when we ask about someone's future spouse, especially, um, I mean, we are dealing with 7 members, 7 energies, 7 different possible outcomes, possible experiences. I had done reading on them in a general mode, and actually what I was able to interpret to uh, to be able to see in an intuitive way is that they, in the emotional side, are really like struggling, just like we all do nowadays. Personal relationships are not, and intimate relationships um, are not easy to accomplish, are not easy to gain, are not easy to maintain sometimes. If we, as normal and regular people, we struggle with when it comes to matters of the heart, you can think that maybe because they are in a public image, and because they are very devoted to their work, that they are a bit that this aspect of their lives is a bit more challenging for them to maintain relationships, and for them to maybe even decide if they want to be in a relationship, and if maybe the person that they want to be with is the one. So I think that when we do readings about future spouses, and about their characteristics and how they're going to meet, I think we are being like too all over the place with information that I mean, we can see, for example, I can see about their current love life, maybe because it's the closer, and it's the more accurate, maybe sees in the next 6 months to a year. But or maybe if we ask about their love life, um, maybe to see the current energies in their emotional aspect. But at the same time, we have to take into consideration that we have to be respectful. um, I noticed in some members' readings that some are more open about, because the tarot doesn't work like that you can ask anything and they will give you the answer. You have to have the permission of the person. And we are thinking here that these are very popular and they are very in the spotlight. So they may be aware that we want to know about them and that that there are people that want to know more. So if they're hiding some information, or if there's something that they do not want to reveal, I probably will not be able to see it in the cards, which I find it amazing, because I think I take the tarot really seriously. I've been reading it since I was 15, 20 years ago. So you can say that I'm not an amateur, but what I learned about doing um, readings for people that do not give me the permission to do it is that I can see a few things about them, but I cannot see the whole picture if they do not want me to. So I find those kinds of um, psychic boundaries and maybe like um, energetic boundaries really necessary, because there are things that are meant to be unknown. There are things that maybe we are not supposed to know. It's like whether they get married, get divorced, um, I don't know, have a threesome with someone, I don't know, gets into a love affair with someone that it's already taken, whether they do that or not, it doesn't affect their professional side. That is what we should be concerning about what they deliver to us as artists, not as man, not as a possible boyfriend, lover, husband, because that's very personal and that's for them, that's their experiences. And of course we as army, we want them to be happy, and we want them to feel to reach happiness and a very joyful and abundant and prosperous life. But it's not up to us, and it doesn't change the fact that, like I said before, personal relationships are a constant struggle, and it's a mystery whether we can make our relationships, our love relationships work, whether we're going to get married or not. I mean, um, life is constant moving. For example, I'll give you a personal example. When I was younger, I went to a tarot reader, and she said that I will be married this by this certain age. And I was in a long-term relationship with someone, and she said that this person that I was with, I was going to get married. I was in a long-term relationship with this person, but I didn't end up marrying him, because life happens, and because people change, and because relationships are a struggle, because we are in constant change, and the other person that we have next to us is always changing. And so the only thing I can say about their future, not spouse, because I cannot even say spouse, because I don't know if they are going to get married. Maybe they do not want to get married. Maybe they will, but they will get divorced. So I don't know how it can make you feel better if I tell you that that some of them will have 3 wives. So it's like, that's why I want you to keep your open mind. And yes, if you want to watch tarot readers talk about their future wives, you can do it. But since I'm a tarot reader myself and an army, I feel like I have the responsibility to tell you that um, don't don't believe it all. And also, I want you to be able to embrace uncertainty and embrace that if they will have or maybe if they will be in a meaningful relationship for them, we have to be able to accept that maybe we will find out about it or maybe we won't, because I think their love lives is something that maybe some armies are really eager to know about, and some armies actually they do not want to, because there's something in them that makes them feel sad about it. So they do not want army to be sad, they do not want to disappoint army. But at the same time, we as army should be respectful enough to give them the space and to trust them, that whatever information we can get from them or maybe we can get from the tarot cards is always coming from a place of respect and from boundaries and for healthy boundaries, because relationships are hard and for them are even harder because they are always working, they are always moving, they are always changing. They're not staying at their homes with their loved ones having a normal date. They're always on the run, they're always on a camera, in front of a camera. So we have to be respectful and let them and hope for them that they wish that they make the best decisions for themselves when it comes to their love lives. But it's a struggle. So that was my message for you, and I hope that you can receive it and that you can understand that I do it, and I come from a place of love and respect for Army. So I hope that you can take this message, and I hope that you can reflect on my words because I'm being honest here. So thank you for listening to me, guys. See you.